We're gonna take a look at some interesting stories, including a pastor who is accused of sexual assault. Also a church that is offering money for people to get married. And we'll also take a look at a story about a church's response to monkeypox. Before we jump into those stories, if this is your first time joining us here, we would love to have you join our growing family. You can like, comment, and share these videos to help us reach more people for the kingdom of God. If you're a first-time viewer, please consider subscribing. That really helps us out. Alright, let's jump into it. A Texas pastor has been accused of sexually assaulting four women. The disgraced pastor is Alonzo Diego Fuller, the founder and lead pastor of Solid Rock Church in Omaha, Texas. In addition to being a pastor, he is also a Christian influencer with over 300,000 followers on Instagram, where he shared messages of faith alongside images of his lavish lifestyle, including multiple photos with a private jet. On June, Fuller was arrested and charged with 4 counts of second-degree sexual assault after an investigation by the Harris County Sheriff's Office. According to the Sheriff's Office, the investigation began in March after they received a complaint from a woman who accused Fuller of assaulting her during a prayer for healing service. After that initial accusation, 3 other women came forward with similar accusations against Fuller. According to the Sheriff's Office, the alleged incidents occurred between January of 2018 and March of 2022 during prayer for healing services. Services which are commonly used to pray for physical or emotional ailments. During these services, according to the Sheriff's Office, the women said that Fuller, who goes by the nickname AD, touched them inappropriately while they were kneeling before him. One of the women told police that she went to Fuller for prayer because she was having issues in her relationship and was struggling emotionally, according to court records. She said that during the prayer, Fuller rubbed her shoulders and then touched her breasts and buttocks. The woman said that she felt extremely uncomfortable but submitted to the touch because she felt like she had to in order to be healed. Another woman told police that she went to Fuller for prayer because she had been having health problems. She said that during the prayer, Fuller began to rub her shoulders and then slid his hand down her shirt and onto her breast. A third woman told police that she visited Fuller for prayer for an undisclosed issue. She said that Fuller touched her inappropriately during the prayer. Finally, the fourth woman told police that she sought out Fuller for prayer because she was experiencing anxiety and depression. She said that he touched her inappropriately during the prayer. All 4 women said that after the prayer, Fuller told them not to tell anyone what had happened. According to court records, all 4 charges of sexual assault are third-degree felonies, each carrying a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. However, prosecutors have not yet decided whether to pursue the case against Fuller in state or federal court. A spokesperson for the Harris County District Attorney's Office told the Christian Post, quote, "Our office has not yet made a charging decision in this case." Pastor Fuller has denied wrongdoing and claims that the accusations are part of a plot to destroy him and his ministry. In a statement posted on his church's website, he said, quote, "My character is being assassinated by social media attacks and accusations of sexual misconduct against me by several women. This is very painful and difficult for me to talk about, but I want to respond because my name and reputation are being attacked and maligned. I have never intentionally touched anyone inappropriately. To be clear, I have done nothing wrong and will not accept any form of guilt." He continued, "The current allegations are false and have caused reputational and emotional damage. I believe this is an orchestrated attack meant to destroy me and everything the Lord has built. But I know God is in control and I trust in Him to see me through this. I am relying on God's strength and my faith in Him to endure through this difficult time and remain steadfast in my commitment to serve Him." According to its website, Solid Rock was planted in 2014 and is multiracial, multi-generational, and multicultural. Its mission statement reads in part, "We exist to help people in every nation become fully devoted followers of Jesus Christ." On its social media pages, the church has shared anti-LGBTQ posts, including one which claimed that a trans teenager who committed suicide in school did so because he did not have enough God in his life. Despite the allegations against him, Pastor Fuller remains active in his ministry. He hosted a church service on Saturday and plans to preach again on Sunday. The church's next scheduled event is a father-daughter dance on July. A church in America is offering $1,000 to young people in order to incentivize them to get married. The church, whose name we will not mention here due to the nature of the story, believes that now is a good time to start a family. As a result, they've announced a new program that offers $1,000 to anyone under the age of 30 who gets married in their church. Senior Pastor Joshua Salam told local news station WNEP, quote, "I think our community, our culture, our country needs babies. And so we'd like to do our part to encourage young people to start families." He added that the church hopes that by providing this incentive, it will encourage young people to plan a wedding, which otherwise might not happen right now due to the economy. Quote, "Hopefully, this helps couples who have been thinking about getting married but are struggling with the financial aspect of it," said church spokesman Eric Higgins. The church says that the money is being taken from their general fund and that they expect to spend around $10,000 on the program this year. Not everyone in the church is behind the initiative, however. Many members have voiced concerns about the church using its funds in this way. Donna Marie, a member of the church since 1992, told News Nation, quote, "I'm all for helping people, but I don't agree with giving $1,000 for them to get married. I think that there are better ways for the church to use its money." Another member who wished to remain anonymous added, quote, "I think it's wrong. It's basically the church giving money to get something. They want to get people married, but they're buying people to get married. So, I don't think it's cool. I think it's wrong. So the question I have for you is, would you attend a church like this? Let me know in the comments below." And lastly, a church in Florida has sent out a letter warning members that monkeypox can be spread through sexual activity. The church is Grace Church, an Episcopal congregation in Key West. On June 26th, the church's senior warden sent a letter to church members sharing information about monkeypox. It read, quote, "Although it is not currently widespread in the United States, cases are increasing. We ask your cooperation in helping to avoid the introduction of this highly contagious disease within our church family." The letter recommended that people avoid close physical contact with others, including intimate contact and kissing. It also advised people to avoid sex with multiple partners and to stay home if they feel sick. The church letter was in response to two confirmed cases of monkeypox in the Key West area. The first case was identified in early June, and the second just days before the letter was sent. According to the CDC, monkeypox can be spread through close contact with an infected person or animal, or by coming into contact with contaminated materials such as clothing or bedding. Symptoms of monkeypox include fever, headache, muscle aches, fatigue, swollen lymph nodes, rash, itching, and the appearance of blisters which turn into pustules and then scabs over. The World Health Organization says that monkeypox typically clears up on its own within 2 to 4 weeks, but it can be severe in some cases. So what do you think about churches giving money to young couples to incentivize them to get married? Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the God and Culture Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode and want to support, one of the best ways you can do that is to subscribe. When you subscribe, you help us to reach more people for the kingdom of God. This is a way that you can help us to further our reach and help more people understand how to navigate culture in a way that honors God. So thank you so much for taking time to listen, and until next time, I'll see you when I see you.